The most ancient and popular breed is the Siamese cat. These animals are distinguished by their beautiful color and charming look. Representatives of this breed have always been loved for their unusual appearance. Cats are distinguished by intelligence and devotion to the owner. They are very demanding and at the same time generous in affection. History of the origin of Siamese cats. The first information about the breed of Siamese cats appeared more than 6 centuries ago. The roots of the breed originate from Thailand, which used to be called Siam, which is why the breed received this name. In their homeland, cats were called moon diamonds because they were very valuable animals. The first representatives of this breed did not look like the modern version. They had yellow eyes and dark fur. In Siam, cats were considered sacred animals, so they were treated with great respect. At the legislative level, the breed was protected. The death penalty threatened a person who would dare to take a cat of this breed abroad. In order to preserve the purity of the breed, cats were forbidden to be mixed with other breeds. Fun fact, Siamese cats lived only in the royal palace. Royals used cats in magical rituals. There are many legends about this mysterious breed. The most popular legend is that Siamese cats were considered guides of the souls of dead people to the afterlife. There is no evidence of the origin of Siamese cats, but there is a hypothesis that the wild Bengal cat is their progenitor. Pregnancy in these two breeds lasts the same number of days, 65, which is significantly longer than in other breeds. The spread of the breed in Europe began only at the end of the 19th century. The king of Thailand presented a pair of Siamese cats to the English consul. The consul brought them to his home. But they did not cause delight among local residents. Cats were treated with caution, considered unnatural and creepy. The first person who really liked the Siamese breed in Great Britain was Queen Victoria. She set the fashion for the breed. This is how the mass breeding of the Siamese breed began in Europe. Since then, adjustments have been made to the breed and the appearance of the cat began to differ from the original form. Siamese cats came to America and other countries much later. Siamese cat. Breed description. The cat is quite graceful, noble and very harmonious. Siamese cats are of medium size, adults grow to an average of 4 kilograms and have a light bone. As a rule, males are slightly larger than females. But, despite the seeming fragility of the cat, the representatives of this breed are quite strong, with well-developed muscles. It is because of physical development that cats move so gracefully, smoothly, and swiftly. Siamese cats have an elongated body, do not have a pronounced catch, their limbs are long. The hind legs are slightly longer than the front legs, but due to the elongated body, it looks balanced. The foot itself, unlike the paws of representatives of other breeds, has an oval, rather than elongated shape. The cat's head is wedge-shaped. The muzzle of this breed is thin, so the structure of the skull is visible. Slight cheekiness is acceptable if the cat is a breeder. The cat has a rather sophisticated profile. There is no sinking on the nose. In the region of the nose, the tip of the nose and the lower part of the chin are located in one line. Also, the external sophistication of the cat is added by the neck, which in this breed is quite long. Siamese cats have large ears, which are quite wide at their base and pointed towards the end, and are a logical continuation of the wedge-shaped head. The ears are quite commensurate with the head of a cat, although they are quite large. The eyes of Siamese cats are their most distinctive feature. They are braces and are of medium size, neither bulging nor sunken. The look of Siamese cats is lively and expressive. Eyes in cats are bright blue or bright blue. It is believed that the richer the eye color, the better. The tail of Siamese cats is rather long and pointed at the end. For purebred cats, no bend at the tip is allowed. The color of Siamese cats contains a combination of light and dark tones. The main part of the body is covered with a light shade, but the tail and muzzle are darker. The coat of Siamese cats is thick, short, shiny and completely adherent to the body. The nature and habits of Siamese cats. Siamese cats are naturally very smart and noble, not only externally, but also in their behavior. But with a decent amount of selfishness. Animals are almost completely convinced that they were born only in order to be cared for, looked after and given attention to. Fun fact, this is a very characteristic cat breed. She will not allow herself to be stroked and held in her arms against her will. She will not tolerate tenderness if she does not like it. Will have to be patient and wait for the animal to rest and accept the portion of tenderness presented to her. Siamese cats are quite mobile and playful, but as soon as you go too far, claws and fangs will immediately come into play. Plus, representatives of this breed are very touchy. Having offended a Siamese cat, there is no doubt that he will hit back. The cat will be offended for quite a long time and will not approach the owner and then for some time will be treated with a certain alertness and caution. But for all their complexity of character, Siamese cats are extremely loyal to their owners. If a Siamese cat has chosen its owner, then this is for life. She will swear and take offense with him, but then again forgive and give her feline love. Only the owner will be honored to be met at the doorstep after work, only he can stroke and expect reciprocity. Siamese are very sensitive and sensual. They can lie in the owner's arms for a very long time, purr rub against him, as if sharing news and experiences with him. Siamese cats are quite intelligent. They are easy to train and trainable. But only by virtue of their character, they will demonstrate their skills, only when they want it. Another distinctive feature of Siamese cats is their excellent ability to adapt to new conditions of life. Interesting facts about Siamese cats. Kittens are born with white coat without markings. The nose and paw pads are pink. Only after 2 weeks marks gradually appear on the kitten's coat, which darken with the growth of the animal. Due to the cat's special appearance, a stereotype has emerged that Siamese cats are endowed with a nasty character. In fact, the animals are very cute and affectionate. In the homeland of the breed in Thailand, Siamese cats were allowed to be kept in the house only by members of the royal family. When the Siamese cat was first shown at a UK show, it was called an unnatural and nightmare animal. A Siamese cat named Caddy claimed the title of the fattest cat in the world in 2003. She weighed 23 kilograms. At the Dutch embassy in Moscow in the middle of the 20th century, 2 representatives of the breed, sensing something was wrong, began to hiss, scratch the walls and arch their backs. Embassy officials quickly responded to the animal's behavior and found many hidden listening devices in the room. The cat's ear was able to pick up waves that the human did not perceive. In 1970, in England, a Siamese cat doused with 19 kittens. At a time when 6 kittens are the norm for this breed. This litter has been recognized as the largest litter ever for a domestic cat. The King of England presented a Siamese kitten as a birthday present to his wife Elizabeth. She was delighted with the pet. After this incident, the breed became widespread in the country. Pros and cons of Siamese cats. Breed advantages. Differs in a unique individuality, inquiring mind and ingenuity, prefers a calm and measured home environment, almost always in a good mood. Therefore, he plays with his master with pleasure. You can easily entertain the cat with any funny toy. Differs in special affection for the owner and devotion throughout his life. Can be alone for a long time. Can amuse herself. Short-term loneliness is painless. Easily observes the rules of conduct imposed by the owner. As a rule, does not resist the demands of the owner. As a rule, he does not steal from the table, loves care and accepts affection. A kitten can be easily litterbox trained. With a little effort, you can also teach him various tricks. The kitten lends itself to training. The cat practically does not shed, therefore, traces of its habitation are not noticeable in the apartment. You don't need to comb the cat's hair. Cases of damage to the owner's property by the cat's claws of a Siamese cat are extremely rare. With a sensitive and attentive attitude towards the cat, she will never show aggression towards the owner and his family members. Disadvantages of the breed. A cat needs a lot of attention and communication. If the owner returns home, he is obliged to devote the first half hour to his pet. Otherwise, the cat may even get sick. Long remembers the offense. At the first opportunity, he will take revenge on the owner and wait for justice. She is very jealous. In a fit of jealousy, you can expect anything from a cat. He considers himself the center of the universe, so he expects that all the attention of the owner will be drawn to it. At the same time, the opinion of the owner in this matter does not interest her at all. Refusals and indifference from the owner does not accept, differs in increased sensitivity and willfulness, can show aggression toward strangers and other animals, responds to provocations inadequately, doesn't always get along with small children. Experts do not recommend having a Siamese cat in a house with a child. Caring for Siamese cats. Siamese cats are naturally very mobile and active. In order for a cat to realize all its natural potential, it needs space and a lot of space. It is also advisable to select a special corner and install special climbing frames, scratching posts and various kinds of soft shelves there. Kittens often behave like little children, which means, having brought home a kitten, you should protect it by removing all the small details because he can inadvertently swallow them. You should remove the wires and carriers away after sprinkling them with essential oil or rubbing them with lemon juice. Boxes with linen, shelves with every little thing, wardrobes, bedside tables, all this will be examined and rummaged by a petty villain if it is not closed by a prudent owner. And only after all potential threats have been eliminated and reliably hidden, you can release the baby and give him the opportunity to independently get acquainted with the territory. The kitten may be scared at first, so you should not force him, let him get used to it, feel safe. The main thing is to show the kitten the pot, since Siamese cats are distinguished by their cleanliness. Like any animal, cats require grooming. And first of all, ears require care. They must be cleaned at least once a week with special products designed for this. Teeth should be brushed once a month to avoid tartar. There are special toothpastes and brushes for cats that are sold at drugstores. An important fact, pay attention to your eyes. They must be wiped with wet tampons, removing dried secretions from the corners. If there is too much discharge, then you need to contact your veterinarian. Caring for the coat of this breed is quite simple, since the Siamese are short-haired and do not have an undercoat. It is enough to run a damp hand over the fur just once a week. And twice a year, when the animal's seasonal molt begins, you need to comb out the wool with a special silicone mitten. Bathing no more than once every 4 months with special means. The main thing in caring for a Siamese cat is cleanliness in the house. They do not tolerate dirt and bad odors, so the house must be clean and the litter box clean. Siamese cat. Price and how to buy correctly. The best place to buy a pedigree kitten is a nursery. The probability of buying a healthy full-fledged kitten is much higher here than in the market. It is necessary to pick up a kitten from a mother cat no earlier than 12 weeks of age. The kitten's gaze should be clear and the eyes clear. Watery, cloudy, and watery eyes are signs of feline health problems. A sick animal cannot focus its gaze. The coat should be silky and clean. Siamese cats are distinguished by their special cleanliness, so a full-fledged animal must be clean. There should be no damage to the skin. It is important to pay attention to the condition of the animal's oral cavity. The gums should be the optimal pink color and the teeth should be white. Kitten ears should be clean and free from roughness. A kitten, ready for independent living, must eat solid food. He must already be socialized, so his reaction to strangers and animals must be adequate. The kitten should not be fat or skinny and have a good appetite. Siamese kittens are very popular, so their price can skyrocket up to $500 and more. Class affiliation affects the value of a kitten as follows. Pet Class 3. Price $200. The price of a 10 class bridge is $100. The price of a show class is $400. Before buying a Siamese cat kitten, you need to understand that this cat breed is not suitable for all people. This pet needs to devote a lot of time and give its love. In return, the pet will give you affection and communication. The Siamese cat gets along well in a family, but only in one, where there are no small children.